Does this person make snide remarks? Is this person only coming to you when they want something, and the moment they get it, they are off? You call them and they are never available. You need them, they're never ready. They're never there to help you. Are they real friends or narcissists? Are you stuck in that roller coaster of you having a friend who blows hot and cold? You know, sometimes as human, we might not be sure if one or two people are real friends or they're just fair weather friends, like I would call it. It's not new. You're not the first person who will go through this. And yes, thanks to the person who has asked me to talk about this, I'll be sharing some of my experiences on how you could know, or how you things, the signs that you need to look out for if you're wondering if someone you call your friend is just a friend or a narcissist. If this is the first time you're joining me, I would want you to stay till the end, and thanks for joining. It means a lot. And if you want to be part of this community, this is the Bola Adeyeye Omishade Show. It is a community where we support people to be the best version of themselves. We air one episode every week where I talk about realities of life. We answer life questions, those questions that have remained unanswered, so that we help ourselves be the best and the better version of ourselves. And yeah, you want to subscribe, that means a lot to me. Thank you for doing that. And of course, if you click on the notification button, you would get a notification on when any episode is being published or aired. So it helps you keep an eye and helps you to join as well. So thank you. And to those that are part of this community, those that shares their thoughts, those that contribute, those are consistent viewers. Thank you. Thanks for being part of this community. It means so much. And I'll also continue to put in so much effort to put out a video answering your questions and treat those issues of life. Right. So back to our topic today. Are they friends or narcissists? You know, you have some people in your life that you're not really sure, because you could be their friend and they are not your friend, you know, or that's, you know, friendship is a give and take. And that's what I always like to say to people. It is give and take. It shouldn't be one-sided. When the moment it starts being one-sided, then you need to take a step back and ask yourself, am I into real friendship? And when you start wondering if this your friend is a narcissist or not, are they just there to make themselves feel good, or to, you know, when they need me, you know? So I'll be talking about those signs. And the first sign I would want to talk about, you need to look out for, is when you have a friend that always only comes to you when they want something. They are always, you know, they are always very needy. You know, it is only when they want you to do something, they want you to sign something, they want you to, you know, they want you to, you know, just those things to suit themselves. That's when they would come to you. And the moment they are done with getting that thing, they are off. Now, you're never really sure if they really like you or not, because sometimes they are in a good mood and sometimes they're not in a good mood, and you begin to question yourself. A lot of people, we're humans, of course, but we tend to ignore our instincts a lot. And that's what I say to people around me. I say, just follow your instincts. The moment your instinct starts telling you that something is not right, it means that you need to look out for what is not right and take the next step. Because narcissists will show themselves that, oh yes, I am a narcissist. They will show themselves to you. It's up to you to make effort to identify, okay, this is you and this is not you. Now, like I said, they would come to you when they only want to make themselves feel good. And that is like celebrating achievements, celebrating things that are going on well. And, you know, they want to make you, because they know that they're using you as a mirror for themselves. And that's only when they come to you. They would always want to talk about them being at the top, or they want to talk about and share their success stories. It's okay to share your success stories, don't get me wrong, but this group of people always want to use you as a mirror, and because they know that maybe you're not doing as well as they are, and they want to use you as a mirror and always come to you only when they want to tell you about those things that are going on well for them. Then it's okay, you can celebrate with them. But if it's not the way around, because when it's time for you to talk about your own success story, and then they start saying, well, I could do better, or if I do the same, I would do better. When they start saying things like that, then you know that there is a sign of that's a sign of having a narcissist friend. Now, your narcissist friend will make lots of snide remarks. They can make lots of snide remarks. They will throw shades. They will throw shades at you. Because they always come out as very generic. They come out as very vague and are not very specific to you. Like I said, friendship is a two-way thing. If you have somebody who is your friend and you have offended the person, or the person has offended you, the person will come straight to you and say, well, this is what you have done. I'm not happy about it, as opposed to throwing generic and vague shades. Narcissist friends will throw shades. They will make snide remarks. They will be rude to you. They would take your things without asking politely, and then because they always feel this sense of entitlement. Anyone you have around you who you call your friend and always feels this sense of entitlement and feel that you really have to call them, if they feel that you really have to report back to them, is a narcissist. And you need to actually take the step. I was looking at one of my friend's status, and she says, I block, I delete, just to have my peace of mind. I'm very quick to doing that. The moment I feel that you are in my face and you're on my space, just to give me peace of mind, I block you off. I block you off, I delete your number, and I do all that just to give me peace of mind, because I know that you only come to me when you want to make yourself feel good. You make snide remarks, you're always looking for things that are not good about me, or you always want to counter everything I say, and then all I do is I just block you off, because I do not count you as my friend, and I want my own peace of mind. Because if you're not very careful, you're keeping this sort of friends, you don't want it to get to a stage where it will begin to affect your mental health, your mental well-being, which is very, very important. Now, like I said, this sort of people, they would blow hot and cold, because you just realize that you are never sure where they are. Are they with you, or are they not with you? Now, because you're not their real friend, they're only there because they have reasons. They don't want you to be their friends. They don't want to introduce you to their friends. They feel, oh, I don't want to talk about this person. I don't want to, or even when even maybe when you're trying to build relationship with their own friends, they like this, and then you begin to ask yourself, I think it's just logical. It just gives you the first sign to say, is this person really my friend? Because if the person is your real friend, why not you would want to extend the friendship to your own other friends. Okay, but the moment something is not right in there, then you really want to ask yourself, why is this person my friend? Begin to tick those boxes. And real friends, of course, you would tell yourself the truth. You would not hide the truth from each other. You'll be very quick to say, this is what I have done wrong, and this is what I've not done wrong. This is what you have done wrong. But the moment you say that to a narcissist, they are very quick to pounce back at you and say, who the heck do you think you are? Why would you say this sort of things, and you don't have the right to say this kind of things, and then you've been put so much under pressure that you're always very scared to air your views. You're not scared, or you're always very, what's the right choice of word? You always want to keep it to yourself because you don't want to make them feel bad. That is because they've taken control over how you feel. They are very, very manipulative. Narcissist friends are manipulative, so you need to be very careful. They've taken charge over you to the extent that Even when you do certain things or you want to do, you feel that you have to report back to them. You feel you have to inform them, or you feel they have to be there. And in the case where you are not doing that, it becomes a problem. You begin to see it as a problem, that why have I not told this person that I have just done this? I've just bought a new house. Why have I not told this person that I am going out? Why have I not told this person I've been invited to this party? You don't have to. You should be bold enough. You should take charge of your own life. You take charge of your own action. Don't let anybody, don't find yourself in a situation, in a relationship where you're stuck and you begin to feel guilty if you haven't done certain things. But this is also different from if that person is your real friend, because of course, if the person is your real friend, both of you are on the same level, it's a give and take, and you agree, yes, you feel that, yes, there is a sense of responsibility or there is a sense of, yes, I really have to let him or her know that this is the situation. But if it is one-sided, unfortunately, I think you need to take a step back and start trying to be sensitive to say, this is a very toxic relationship. You don't want to be in a toxic relationship. You don't want to be in a relationship that would make you unhappy sometimes, and then the next minute you're happy, and then the next minute you're unhappy. You don't want to be in this sort of relationship. I know while you are listening to me, does this actually trigger a bell to see if you have one or two friends that are like that, friends who always want that, very manipulative, friends who always want you to celebrate them, they want you to massage their ego. I like to use that choice of word. They always want you to massage your ego. They're always very quick to come and celebrate their successes, and then they want you to massage them, but the moment you are sharing your own, they're very quick to turn you down, or all of a sudden, the moment they start doing well, or maybe they've gotten a new job or they've done new things, they're very quick to switch their attitude, and then they feel that you're not on the same level anymore. Yeah, this sort of friends are not your real friends. As humans, we always, I'm trying to think of the right choice of word. We always feel pity, or say, we make excuses. We try to make excuses even when we know the truth. We try to make, which of course maybe in some homes they've trained you that just take your eyes off, just ignore it. But it gets to a point where you can't keep ignoring it anymore. You need to actually hit the nail on the head and ask yourself, is this person my friend or not? Because we can't get, the moment you're ignoring and ignoring and ignoring, it begins to drain you, because you are more on the giving side. It's more on you, and while that person is actually living their best life, while it's those tiny little bit of reactions, or those reactions that begins to pile up, and then begins to affect your own mental well-being, and you being the best version of yourself. Can you actually think of somebody who is around you who you're not sure if this person is your friend? I want you to start ticking those boxes. Does this person make snide remarks? Is this person only coming to you when they want something, and the moment they get it, they are off? You call them and they're never available. You need them, they're never ready. They're never there to help you. Does this trigger a bell? If start ticking those boxes. And I think this is the time where you say, right, I have to take charge of the kind of relationships that I have, because of course, the kind of relationship that you have would affect your productivity, will affect how you become the best version of yourself. The kind of relationship that you have will affect your own mental well-being. Hence the purpose for this episode. So I want you to, in order to be the best version of yourself, you need to do a lot of filtering, get a list, filter the people. I'm not saying maybe do not talk to them if you feel you're not able to manage it. For me, I am not able to manage. So what I do is I just block them off. I delete them off, and I know, so that I can have peace of mind, because I know, and I'm not maybe encouraging you to do it. You would have your own way of managing it. If you're able to manage it, just know that this person around you is only always wanting you to massage their ego. They want everything to be about them, and you need to start filtering them away from your list. I want you to share your own story, share the experiences you have with friends who drain you, friends who blow hot and cold, friends who you're not actually sure who they are. Share your experience below. I want to read, and we all want to learn from each other. And of course, thanks to that person who has asked me to talk about this. Thank you. And if you also also have future questions, do not forget the email is on the screen. And of course, have you liked our social media pages? I want you to go ahead to our Instagram, go and follow me on Instagram. I put updates on there. I've started to upload those videos, where it takes a lot of time. I will make effort to keep uploading videos on our Instagram as well. So like our Facebook pages and our Instagram, and of course, send the email on the screen. Don't forget, if you have enjoyed this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. And thank you for doing that. Click on the subscribe button as well and the notification so that you don't miss future episode. Thanks for watching me today. And of course, I will see you next week. This is Bola Adeyeye Omishade. Bye.